Hello, my name is Tapio Nashe. I go to Howard College. I'm 17 years old, and my project for the Etito competition was something I like to call the base watch. So the base watch is essentially just a screen on top, a processor inside the Arduino Pro Mini, and a GPS module on the bottom. The reason I like to call it the base watch is because the base watch is actually supposed to be the base of all my other projects. So I can use the base watch as a controller of sorts to my other projects, and it's essentially just a platform which I can use to work as sort of a station on my wrist. So the base watch for the ECITO competition, the main function that I want to show off is what I like to call the active application. So the active application is mainly using the GPS that I have mounted on the back. So the GPS gives the screen all sorts of great information like your altitude, your latitude, your longitude, and your speed. So you can go out for a run, because I love to run. I'm a very enthusiastic runner, and it will track where you've been. It will show your current speed at the time, as well as the time and other great things. And let me just show you some of the screens and some of the functionality of it. So we're at my computer. Let me show you some of the user interface screens that are programmed onto the base watch. This is just a prototyping screen. This one's exactly identical to the one inside the watch. I just use this one because I soldered these pins onto the top so it fits in with this module nicely and can talk to my computer quite easily. This program I have open, this terminal window, allows me to send commands to the watch as if I am the processor inside the watch. So I get to send the commands as if I am the actual Arduino inside it. So let's just get right into it. Let's say you've just started the watch. So obviously the watch has to take you to a start screen of some sort while it gets itself together pretty much. So the screen will continue to show until the GPS on the back of the watch has a lock. And as soon as it does, I set it up so the first thing it'll give you is time. So the time will come in one number at a time. So let me just wait for it to focus. There we go. And let's say the second number is 2, the third number is a 4, and the fourth number is a 9. So the time is 12:49, and these numbers will continue to refresh faster than the human eye can see. Obviously I was typing them in, that's why you saw the black screen at the beginning, but by the time the module says, okay, I'm ready, it's already packing in data, so all the screens will refresh instantly and you won't see the black screen. So let's say you're done with the time and you want to use the other functions on the watch. You just double tap the bottom of the gesture strip and it'll take you to the next application. There you go, you have the GPS, and you don't want the GPS, you just swipe and it'll take you to the next one, which is RF. You just swipe again, takes you to infrared. You just swipe again and it will take you to the active. This one's the interesting one. Let's say you're going for a run and oh yeah, you want to see how fast you're going all the time, so you just select the active and the Arduino will start sending over the speed information that you want. So let's say you're going at 5 kilometers an hour. This refreshing will happen exactly the same as the time refreshing happens, so it will be happening faster than human eye can see, but one digit at a time. So it will continue to refresh really quickly. So you start running and your speed changes obviously, and you're going at 20 kilometers an hour. You start running, you start sprinting, and let's say you're Usain Bolt and you're going at 37 kilometers an hour, and that's how it works. And then you are done with the application, you just double tap at the bottom and it'll take you back to the menu, and then you can scroll through again. So the GPS I chose to use was the LS20031. I chose this GPS because it has a really fast lock. It works really well. As you can tell, we're indoors and it picks up signal quite well. So I have the Arduino Uno. The only thing that it's doing here is just supplying 3.3 volts to the GPS, and then you see this cable here coming to the Atmega 328 inside my base watch, and the FTDI connected to the Atmega 328, giving it power and getting the information from it, and plugging it and sending it straight to my computer. So I will just plug in the LS20031 and open a serial window in my Arduino IDE, and as you can see, I have information streaming in. So it's sending current information, as you can see. So it says the time is 11:26, and the time on my computer is 11:27, just turned to 11:27, so it's now 11:27. So if I stop this, I can show you. So the 05 here is the number of satellites it's locked onto. So it's locked onto 5 satellites indoors, which is extremely good for a GPS, because a lot of GPSs don't get signals indoors. The commercial ones you can get. 11, that means it's 11 o'clock. 27, it's 27 past 11, and 08 is the number of seconds that have gone by. This is obviously the date, 27/09/2012. And then you have your latitude and your longitude, and then you have your altitude, which is giving me here, and your speed. Obviously, I'm not moving, but it'll give you these values. What I had it set up to do is only give me my whole numbers, so that when it's at zero, obviously. Okay, so you've seen some of the things that the base watch can do. So I didn't get to finish the watch because the capacitive touch sensor on the watch broke down on me, and I didn't have enough time to get a new one shipped in and then fix that one and solder it on. The base watch is essentially what you saw. All the information that comes from different sources is showed the way that I showed you, one byte at a time. I'm really happy with what I came out with. Although I didn't get to finish it and have it nice and pretty for everyone, I'm really happy with what I got. It took easily hundreds of hours to get it to where it was. All the screens I made myself, and I'm extremely proud of my work. And I love electronics. It's just something that I could sit and do for hours, and those hours that I spent on it were not wasted. It was not really work. It was more of just having fun, tinkering, and kind of enjoying myself. It was really great, and I hope you liked it too.